Absolutely. No.
Hey.
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 Alright. Well, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Solare. This is session 17 for us.
Wow.
Yeah. Kinda crazy. Anyway, let's just get into what happened last time. So, previously, the Compass Clash tournament and festivities had come to an end. And, as a reward, Mallory has requested that the members of the guild attend a special after-party for the tournament winners and participants. Here, members of the guild will get a chance to discuss with each other and bond as a guild. So I don't remember where everyone was when we ended last time. I know we did the big celebration for Emerald Gale, but I don't know if anyone went anywhere afterwards or if you guys are all just still hanging in the guild hall.
You guys take a rest after the Compass Clash?
Yeah, we took a rest.
So, is there anything that you wanted to do between the rest and the party? There's not much time. So, that's all.
Nothing from my side.
I don't think so.
I think Oni Pam got her thing done.
Cool.
Oh, good for now.
Following my better judgment, I'm deciding not to.
Okay. Well, if no one else wants to do anything, then we can just move ahead to the party. So, it is the night of the party, and as you guys all head down into the basement, where the party is being held, you see the lounge room has been completely decorated in a Compass Clash attire. And there is a buffet of food spread out along a table up against the wall, and many candles line the room with different color flames, creating this sort of just radiant display. Entering the basement, so far only Angel Eyes and Lock and Key are the only groups who have arrived before you. As you see the two Locke brothers, Luca and Nicola, chatting in the corner by the buffet, while Jaren and Desmond are sitting down enjoying a cocktail together. Sitting with them are Savar and Estella of Angel Eyes, also enjoying their drinks and expressing an outpouring of laughter and joy. Talia, along with an Owlin and Halfling you don't recognize, are all at the buffet filling their plates. Finally, as you reach the bottom of the steps, you see a turtle man walk up, arms outstretched, with a goofy-looking smile and drink in his hand, clearly having had a lot to drink already.
Ah, there's our two groups. Come on in, the party's just getting started. Can I get anyone anything to drink?
Well, do you have any good wine?
Oh, we're the best.
I'll take any of your finest red wine then.
Hi.
I'll
Go with me.
double up on that order.
I'll have 2 kegs, please. Make them
Oh,
cold.
I like you already.
I'll triple up on that order, actually.
Nothing wrong with the kegs.
Everyone gets
Triple the double kegs. Just like, whoa.
Alright, let's go grab it. Come with me.
Alright.
So, while you've seen this turtle man in passing, being face to face with him now, you see just how well put together he actually is. Long, outstretched arms, and muscular arms that are fit with a gauntlet on his left forearm and a bracelet on his right wrist. His drink is a tall glass of wine. He's been sloshing around as he tries to keep his arms steady. And then there is a long sword sticking out from inside of his shell. And finally, a pair of glasses dangling around his shirt collar.
Oh, what's that?
Is there a picture of him somewhere?
Yeah,
Is
he's
the
in
sword
the-
like wedged
Yeah.
into his back, or is it just like
No, it's like tucked in,
okay?
like between him and his shell.
I'm guessing if you go to the owl bear, like everyone's there. Like we're all in a group.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of him, but I'll see.
If he's in the owlbear, I can go with that.
He's at the bottom left. Oh my gosh, all the names. He's at the bottom left of the team over there on the left. It's like Turtle Man. Oni Pam is going to look for juices.
Oh.
Specifically, apple.
Good choice. Good choice.
Because I knew episode exists.
I'm Calvin, by the way. I don't think we've really seen each other around, so this is our first time officially meeting face to face like this. Anyway, those are my party members, Svar and Stella, as he points to the half and high elves sitting down with their drinks in hand. And back there are Talia, Justin, and Gald. Points to the Genasi halfling and Owlin in line at the buffet. I'm not sure if you've actually been introduced, as we weren't actually in the tournament. I was still returning with Aeon's hand, and nobody else in my group really likes fighting, so we decided to not. They decided to not.
What was the name of their group again, DM?
Angel Eyes.
Angel Eyes, right?
Okay.
Rip.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
leads
so,
us to
you
get
know,
the
to
wine.
each their own. I'm sure you would have, you know, gone far, maybe even stepped us up for the finals if you were involved.
No biggie. It's part of the fun to watch anyways. See the new bloods and what y'all are capable of.
Yeah,
I missed
well,
the
they,
first round, so sorry I didn't see half of you.
It's no big deal. And you
just
notice
probably for the best.
and Summonor is just like a lot more amicable than usual. It's like, you were guiding us to the wine, yes?
Yep. Yeah, here we go. Neil. Head over to a drink station, which has a lot of alcohol.
I try a bit of it. I'm guessing it tastes good, yeah.
Ethan, describe the taste of exquisite red wine.
Yeah.
It tastes
tastes
like...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I had to
I
blink. I was
accept
like,
that
what?
description.
Nice.
Thanks for the save.
What a legend.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. Where's this vintage from? You have any idea?
Ooh, I don't know. I just drink this stuff. I can ask around for you, though.
Much appreciated. I'm Silmanor, by the way. With the
Nice to
Phowl
meet you.
Phantoms.
And we are the Glow Dragons. I'm Kilibran, and I gesture to Lilith and Ginch. Lilith
Hello.
seems to have been the star of our battles, so I'm sure you recognize her at this point.
Yeah, you're a little bit of the talk around the guild.
I wouldn't say star, but
I may.
I was gonna say it for you.
Perhaps.
That's
Yeah.
what you should do, anyways.
That is fair.
So if I go over here, is there what's on the shelves over here?
Oh,
Alright.
you're not actually in this floor. You're in
Oh,
the
we're not.
basement.
Oops. Okay.
You
That's
are-
Mallory or Marner's
Unless
office.
he is.
Unless I am. So we're here.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'd be in the center room. All of you
Yeah, yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Ah, I see. Okay.
I'll just find then one of the books I was looking at last time I was here. Take one and
These
sit
look
down.
like comfy chairs. I'm gonna sit down here.
Sit down in a comfy chair and kind of pour over that book while I'm drinking my wine.
I'm gonna make fun shapes with ice crystals in my wine. Which is not good because red wine is supposed to be room temperature and white wine is supposed to be cold, so we're probably ruining it.
Rebellious.
Alright, shut up, wine man.
Yeah, thank goodness someone let us know that red wine's supposed to be warm, because now we...
Not warm, just like room temperature.
No, warm, like at least like 80 degrees.
I was hoping you would say 70 because 70 is room temperature.
No.
Well, which type of room temperature?
Joseph, I contemplated saying 65.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
That's weird. I usually boil all my wine.
That's called mulled wine.
Shut up.
Quit whining about it.
I'm whining, I'm educating.
Okay. This guy.
Anyways, Angel Eye is technically the longest tenured group in the Dawn Riders, but we've been a little bit more regular with our membership than the others, as our experienced members have been granted more permanent government positions, and so we bring in new ones.
That's so your group must be quite large, including all of the alumni, eh?
Certainly.
Is that kind of a feature of Angel Eye as you enter into transition to a government position?
Yes, but more in a diplomatic sense. We don't do a lot of fighting and protecting and all that other more traditional adventuring stuff. Our alumni are more diplomats for different nations and ambassadors.
It's interesting. That's sort of like the work that I did before I came here.
Yeah, we have a large, quite a connected network. So, anyways, let me know if you have questions about anything. I've traditionally been more of a mentor for those that are new to the guild. Except, I obviously missed your entrance. So I was away on a mission. Luckily, the twins took over for that. And they've been doing a little bit more of that lately as well.
Oh, I guess that's new of them, huh?
Yes. They have
We just
been...
kind of figured that was theirs typical role.
It's a little bit newer, yeah. I've been with the group for quite a while, but Marty and Martyr kind of grew into the roles that they fill now. Anyways, I am sobering up too quickly, so I'm going to get back into it. but enjoy the party.
Thank you.
So, as you all get more settled into the party, the groups of the Dawn Striders start filtering in, and the celebrations kick off. You notice that a few members of the Dawn Striders are the ones preparing and serving the food rather than any kind of hired staff. DJ of Lock and Key seems to be handling the main courses, while Marinette of Stone's Throw provides a large array of fancy desserts. As everyone is able to get food, the members of the Dawn Striders start to disperse from their own group to take the chance to catch up with members from other groups, congratulating them on feats from the tournament and to see how quests went. A lot of people are focused more on Aeon's hand, who look mildly annoyed, and a few people congratulate Lilith on her actions in the tournament. Only Pam, you see Duncan and Cena of Stone's Throw walk up to you. Duncan waves, and Cena smiles.
Hey, Honey Pam. Thought you might like to meet Cena Paul. She's from Stone's Throw, who you might have seen in the tournament. Cena was actually on the ship that sank in Haven Bay, same as you. Nice to meet you officially, Honey Pam.
Honey Pam's going to like put down all the different like desserts she has and like put down her like glass of whatever concoction of fruit juice, and then just kind of pat herself a little bit. Oh, you were on the boat as well as me? Oh, it certainly is a pleasure to meet you. I wouldn't have known that. Honey Pam's gonna look very excited.
Yeah, Duncan's told me of your memory loss. Not that you would have known me. I wasn't on the board in any official capacity, mind you. Not involved with the guild or anything. More like a stowaway.
Oh.
So, I've never actually met you while we were on board. Because, I was hoping to not get caught. But I was able to see you from a distance.
And you were able to get away without losing your memories?
Well, yes. I don't think losing memories is quite a requirement of getting off the boat. But I did have to swim to shore using magic. Mostly using magic. Swimming's a little bit harder when you only have one arm. She kind of shrugs her armless shoulder at you.
Missed that.
Oh dear. Yeah, that would be
By the
really
way, she only
difficult.
has one arm.
Well, it's at least good to know that someone managed to make it to safety from whatever happened there.
What's her name again?
Cena. Like John Cena, but spelled very differently.
I see. Hero Forge doesn't have models with only one arm.
She's
weird.
No, she
kinda
only
like in the middle.
she has one arm in the Hero Forge. It's harder to see because you still have the coat sleeve,
Mhm.
but
It's
it
the coat
is.
sleeve and it's covered by her book.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we wouldn't be able to see Cena.
Oh my gosh.
Good thing her name is Palm and not Palms.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, that'd be unfortunate.
You get made fun of.
Yeah. That'd be uncool. Yeah. Well, officially there weren't any survivors until now, because I was on the ship in any official capacity. But yes, you're not the only one. And I'm relieved that I'm also not the only one anymore.
Is there anything you know about maybe what was happening before the ship sank?
There was a large storm. Everyone was fired up and getting into action to make sure we were able to make it safely out, but something just didn't work right. I didn't want to get close to the action to be found, but it just wasn't enough. The rain was too fierce, and the lightning too accurate, I suppose.
That's right. I do remember the storm, the lightning, and then someone yelling my name, of course. And then, of course, being knocked off the boat. Oni Pam's gonna kind of look like she's thinking about something and shake her head. Well, if neither of us know the incidents that happened on that boat still, I'm sure one day we'll get information about it from somewhere, or we'll be able to look into it more.
I'm sorry I couldn't get more information for you, or help out in any way. Again, didn't want to be found, and also I was only 12. So, not a lot I could have done.
Well, I won't ask what you were doing on the boat, since that's all behind us. But it does seem like you've been doing great here, at least. That's something we both have in common.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, I'm glad that I was able to make it onto the boat and make it to Eden. That was my goal. And I was able to study at the School of the Arcane and join Stone's Throw.
How old is this person now?
17.
I was gonna say
He does
12
look
plus.
older than 17.
I was gonna say, yeah, she looks like she's in her 30s.
She's lived a lot
Whoa.
of life.
Alright, don't listen. You know what? Killibrand's over there, we're over here. Don't worry about him.
Killibrand didn't say anything.
I know.
Also, it doesn't show up particularly well in the Hero Forge because of the angle, but most of her, right side of the face is burned.
See,
Just
I
like a
see
scar
it.
tissue.
I was just wondering because if it happened 5 years ago, and Onipam's been missing memory for a while.
Yeah, there are 5 years of emptiness still unaccounted for.
Listen, Onipam's only a few, actually more than a few months old now. At least 5 years and a few months. Onipam's gonna kind of look at her, see if she has a drink or maybe some food with her.
Yeah, she has a plate.
Onipam's going to pick up her plate of sweets. Well, hey, this is a joyous occasion for all of us, so let's focus on celebrating it while we can. And Onipam's gonna lift the plate of sweets.
I like that attitude. I'm glad I was able to meet you officially. Let me know if you'd like to talk about your experience on the boat.
Oh, of course.
Might have a little bit more information on you on what exactly the goal was of the mission.
Oh, of course I'd be happy to know about that. Though, maybe after we enjoy the party. Onipam's gonna kind of look around at everyone and looking at the disappearing amount of food and drinks.
Person's gonna
That'd be
die
nice.
during this party. never get that information.
Well, maybe we can have our next quest together. We'll see. Anyways, nice meeting you. I'll see you around.
Oni Pam's gonna kind of look a little like stunlocked, like, what? Yeah, potentially enjoy the party. Gonna wave like a dessert, and then smile at Duncan.
Glad you're able to meet.
Yeah, I would have never even known that there were any other survivors until they came forward and you brought it up. You've helped me out again.
Of course. Anything to help you work on regaining your memory. When I first joined, it was pretty clear that I was a member of the Traders Guild. And Sina immediately asked me about that ship and if there were any other survivors on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I knew about all that she had going on.
That's a good find.
Poor girls, been through a lot.
I could tell. I'm kind of glad we didn't have to go up against them in a fight.
Yeah, they're a pretty scary group. Anyways, I'll leave you to it.
Alright, you enjoy the party. I'm sure we'll be able to talk about things more and more.
Absolutely. And he'll head off to get some more food.
Only Pam will be consuming all the food as if she was missing hit points.
Alright. So, next, Silmanor. You see Elio Shadriel, the illusionist of Silent Scream, walk up to you and Joffrey.
Gentlemen, I must say, I truly enjoyed the disguising trick you all used in the tournament game. Elio Shadriel. He holds out his hand to both of you.
This was the guy who had me go down to the stage with the whole gloved,
No, it's not.
right? Or no, that was a different guy. Okay.
That was the headmaster.
Right. Okay.
This was the dude who had those illusory fields that kept making the members of your team disappear or reappear for like attacks and stuff.
Right. It was an idea. Didn't work too well for us, but you know, you have to try things out for the first time if you want to ever get somewhere.
Certainly. Having the idea and acting on it, that's what it's all about. As you may have seen, I'm quite the fan of illusions, tricks, and disguises such as yours. And, I must say, quite a valiant effort. Perhaps we could work on what that might mean going forward. If, you wish to dive more into these such enchantments.
Any tips from an expert like yourself?
Well, you already had quite the idea of keeping them guessing. Not knowing exactly what you both are about and what's different about you. It seemed like you made a solid effort to disguise who was who until when. And that's quite the start. Keeping him guessing, making some misdirections. That's all very important. I've quite heavily invested myself in my studies into the pursuit of illusion and magic, but there's more beyond that that you can look into as well.
Well, I suppose as an aspiring tactician, obfuscation is something I have a keen interest in. Being a furbolg like myself, some of it comes easier than others, as I, pop a disguised self to make my clothes appear differently, and then just wave it away.
Marvelous. Well, I'm not quite the tactics man, but your execution is a fantastic start, I must say.
Well, I hope to carry on your advice and see what I can make of it.
As Elio is discussing with you, Stella of Angel Eyes walks up to Joffrey.
Hello, Stella. We found out the double Joffrey trick for the tournament as well. Well, of course. But I'm also interested in a single Joffrey. Are you the son of the librarian in Charlottesville?
I'd imagine both kind of Silmanor and Joffrey's eyebrows kind of raise suddenly. Would I be? Should I roleplay as Joffrey in this moment?
If you want.
Yeah. Well, I suppose so. Yeah.
I love that place. I used to visit it all the time when I visited Charlottesville. Lots of wonderful stories of adventure and legends there. It's one of the few places I could consistently find the Song of Battle.
Silmanor, kind of taking a more relaxed interest in the conversation, leaning forward. A fellow appreciator of Gadillion tactics?
To be honest, I'm more invested in the stories with them than the tactics themselves. Just hearing about the hearing about the adventures themselves is more my cup of tea. All the stories and anecdotes within of the legendary battles that Barry and Tokage encountered. That's the stuff that I found fascinating. What better set of stories than the War of Saga and Conquest themselves?
That is certain, after all. I'd say Baron of Tokage is a standard that all tacticians should aspire to. And I think having those legends behind him speak to his excellence.
Indeed. Credibility, I could say. Really knows the energy, the strength, and the brilliance of the founders of Eden.
I always wonder how Sargrim fared after, their whole back and forth conflict. But, after retreating back to their own mysterious highlands, it's hard to say.
Yeah, there's not a lot of interesting stories about that, at least. They just kind of backed off and shut up for years.
Well, hopefully we don't get a sequel. Good endings happen and then allow themselves to resolve completely.
Yes, another War of Saga and Conquest would be, as entertaining as the adventures and the battles and the stories that would come from it, that would be very bad. But who knows? Maybe a new legendary group to rival the legend of Sarkane's Compass could arise from the ashes, just as Sarkane's Compass did themselves.
And I'm sure that a group, who knows, could be in this very room itself, would rise up to answer it. I mean,
I
heck,
like the way you're thinking that.
it's minds like ours that keep a keen eye on the past to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
Indeed. It is through these stories and legends that we know how to dictate our own futures.
Well, I'd say it's a nice topic of conversation, but action is what gives those stories true meaning. Best to talk in free time, but spend most of that time actually becoming those brave souls.
Yes, it does take a lot of work to get there. But
I
I'm
hope I'll
quite
see
content just chronicling it and doing what I can from more of a diplomatic perspective to ensure that we're all allied and that we don't necessarily need to resort to Sarkane's Compass or other heroes like that. So we can learn from them to right wrongs before they actually occur.
I tell you what, you take one path, I'll take the other, and we'll meet at the end of the day.
Indeed.
I'll get up from my chair and walk over to the other room to get some more food.
Alright.
Is there anyone else that wants to talk to anyone in particular?
Well, me and Onipam have been talking by changing our names on the text for the last like 5 minutes.
So, all right.
That's amazing.
As a little catch up too, because it's not too major. Basically, Minerva finally came over to talk to Onipam. It was to ask about Cider, the cat. Just general questions about, Cider, its name. And what ended up happening is Cider ended up leaving and it disappeared under the piano. So now Onipam and Minerva are looking for Cider under the piano.
Yep, pretty much.
So, that's what we're doing. That's kind of going on right now as other people are doing stuff, but it's a little thing.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Cider was talking about feasting, but feasting on what? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Cider
Yeah, Cider the cat.
is talking.
Yeah, the cat
did
that
you
goes
cast-
meow.
Did you cast Speak with Animal on you?
Yeah,
No, they're
Onipam
just
can
schizophrenic.
speak with animals. Oh gosh! No. Onipam can speak with animals by default, because that's
Wait.
their thing.
Then could I not hear it say feast then? When it said that?
Probably not.
Oh,
Probably not, because I don't think it can just talk.
No.
well, that's
Yeah.
what you led me to believe in, and I believed you.
Wow. Sorry.
How fucking dare you?
But even more important is we have to find this cat.
If anyone has anything important to do, please do so.
Toby implying finding his cat isn't important.
Oh no, I know
I'm
exactly.
I'm gonna imply something else. Onipam casts, or Lenazzi casts locate object.
Ooh.
I don't actually have a bird. I can't do that, but
That's me out of here.
it'd be fun.
Thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome. It was definitely a needed clarification. Just saying.
Alright, aside from any more cat shenanigans, anyone else?
I don't think I need to talk to anybody.
Well, do you want to talk to anybody?
Yeah, like that's the fun part.
What the heck?
I'm gonna spy on Lex.
You're gonna spy on him?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just
I
watch him
just
from a
wanna-
distance.
I just wanna, yeah, like listen in, see the conversation he's having. I don't know. I don't trust the guy.
I mean, yeah, he's a snake person. Fuck those guys, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, literally every single one of them.
Wait, I think there might be a different.
Jesus
meaning there.
fucking Christ.
Hold on.
I can't
What
hear
do you
you.
want? Stealth, perception, insight, all three. None of the above.
I guess just stealth, probably.
Oh, hold on, I need to roll all my d20s first because last time I played, we had issues.
Nah, raw dog it.
No, I refuse. I normally raw dog it, but yeah, I was not a good time last time. Well, none of my dice rolled especially well, so that's. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't raw dog it. That would be a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Yeah, I guess you're pretty sneakily able to tail them through the party.
Just want to listen. Like, I don't know. I don't actually expect to learn anything. Like, Joseph, don't expect to learn anything. But I just feel like Killibrand would have heard the conversation he had with Minerva and been like, or not Minerva, Lilith. And just doesn't trust the guy. That's basically what Killibrand's going to spend his time doing. Just spying.
Conversation with Lilith?
Well, when we got out of the battle and we were all talking, and you talked about going back to the town your dad made, and Lilith was all like,
That was not
"I
in
took this."
That was not a thing. The only thing I did for as soon as we came back was, hey, this is my brother. The whole conversation about that was with the only person that was there was Minerva. Because I
Were
did
you, were you
not,
suspicious of the conversation with Solomon?
No,
the
maybe
whole
no.
yeah, because
No,
the entirety of me talking about where Lilith's dad made it like a city and stuff was a whole conversation that the only person that was present there was Minerva.
Okay.
Apparently,
Well, then I
Killibrand
won't
was crouched outside the window at that point.
Yeah, unless you were
No, I was
crouching
not.
for some reason.
I don't know why I thought that was just in the main room.
No.
Lilith just reveals all secrets.
Yeah. So legitimately the only person that should know that is Minerva.
Okay. Well, then I get that.
Dang, lucky Minerva.
Lucky me.
I mean, Lanati goes to the, what is it, like the god?
The god.
It goes to God.
It just goes to God.
Sorry, I buffered there. The School of the Gods. Does Lanachi know where the god Aeon's like area is?
Yeah, like with where the altar for Aeon is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Lanachi's just gonna leave the party and go to the altar. Kind of uncomfortable with all this information that's coming out about this messed up fate. Try and get some answers.
Okay. Yeah, I guess are you like trying to sneak away from the party, or are you just gonna up and leave?
I'm just gonna leave.
Alright. Yeah, so you head on out, find your way to the School of the Divine, I guess, and sure enough, you find Aeon's little temple. You get inside, and the most striking thing you see is a giant clock that is covering the back wall of this temple. So there's a little altar just underneath this clock. So you go up and I guess yeah, what would you like to do?
Just Lanachi, I guess. I'm just hoping nobody's around. If a couple people are, it's whatever. But Lanachi is just gonna kind of be confused for a second because she's never done this before.
She?
Oh. Fuck.
Oh no, Joe's gotten to you.
I'm gonna, every time I say it, I'm gonna purposefully switch it now. But anyways,
Is gender fluid. They can be whatever they want.
I did this to myself, but Lanachi, obviously not knowing what to do, is avoided praying or talking to his quote-unquote god for his whole existence. He's just gonna, I guess, kneel down and just kind of close his eyes and just start talking to Aeon. Just, hey, I don't really know how this works, but I talked to a disciple of sorts of yours, Cass, and she seems to think that I no longer have a fate. I am exploring all options to figure out what that means. I don't know if you actually talk back. And I guess Lanachi will just kind of sit for a second.
So as you finish, I guess, there's really no answer to start with, but after a few minutes, the clock on the wall starts ticking ever so slightly faster and faster until you see the minute hand begin to do a complete circle as the hands on the clock align to strike midnight, and a big booming just bell sound reverberates throughout the temple. You don't hear anything at first, but you open your eyes, and left on the altar there is a almost what looks like a fortune cookie type slip that just reads, "Fate is determined." Hang on, let me think about this.
I'll hop in here to do the stock roll for Cassie. What do you think about that?
Stop stalking my sister, you weirdo. My sister.
I just think this is a perfect way to do it. Lenati prays to Aeon and gets a fortune cookie.
Anyways, Cassie is kind of just hanging out with her group a little bit more as some people in the group are coming over and like, yo, way to go bringing the sun back. Congrats. All that fun stuff. Cassie's looking the most annoyed out of all of them. And by the time that wears down, she's going to go up to Horus. And I actually do want you to make a perception check because they're talking quietly in the corner of the room.
All right. That is not nearly as good. 12.
You hear only one word. Lenati.
I'm stalking him.
What not? It says Cassie and a Horus.
Yep.
Who's Horus?
Horus is a member of Stone's Throw. It's the drow dude.
I don't think I've ever spoken of him. Okay.
Also, Horus is the one that said Lenati.
Okay.
God damn it, Hunter.
You're welcome.
Alright. So on the slip, it reads, "Your fate has been decided, yet it also forms anew. Perhaps it is not that it can't be read, but that it has yet to be seen."
Could you put that in chat so I can copy it down? I got a lot of it.
Yeah, I'll put it in your chat.
Alright. Lenati with the... Lenati with this information. Intimacy. Lenati's gonna close his eyes again, say, "Thank you. You're a lot cooler than my god. Mine's really scary." I mean, that was a loud boo, but it still wasn't as scary. And, Lenati's just gonna kind of like awkwardly get up, like, thinking just, do I leave, like a sacrifice or is it, I don't know, unless he's just gonna leave.
Yeah, find a dead body and
I could make one.
kill self.
Again. And Lenati will go back to the party.
Dokley.
But I'm probably just gonna be looking to see if there's anything weird. Not like Minerva and Onipam lifting up a piano looking for a cat weird, but like,
I don't know. That's pretty strange.
I mean, Minerva and
Onipam.
Onipam just like together.
Anyone
might
with
be seen
shifty
as
eyes.
strange.
yeah.
I think this friendship is going pretty well so far.
All it took was a creature.
Yep. A very strange creature, I'll say, but
Yeah, like shifty weird.
Okay. Do a roll perception.
Right. That is a 22.
You don't notice anything like, I guess, out of the ordinary, but there are like times where the party like will have an awkward like break, and like you'll just see like some people just sort of like awkwardly like stare at each other, and then it'll just continue on.
But no shifty weirdness.
Not that you can discern, no.
Okay.
I was gonna say if there isn't anything else.
I guess you do notice Lenati pop back in. Whereas
Okay.
everyone else is kind of preoccupied.
Lenati's gonna go up to Cass. Just kind of like all excited, like hey, I got to talk to your god.
Is this? Wait, hold on. Is this before or after I heard Cassie and Horace talking about Lenati?
I would say you heard them talking while Lenati was gone, so
Do
this
I
would be
notice
after.
Lenati come in?
I don't know, Lenati. Did you like sneak back in, or?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, you would probably notice then. At least
Can
if you're
I-
looking out for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching Cassie, so I assume if Lenati comes close, then I notice Lenati and I kind of walk up.
Yeah.
As soon as I see Lenati, I just pull Lenati aside. before you start talking.
Hold
Hey, I didn't really hear a ton. I didn't hear much of anything, but I was just keeping an eye on Cassie because she just gives me bad vibes, you know? I heard Horace and Cassie talking, and the only thing I heard was your name. So, I just want to let you know, I think Horace and Cassie were talking about you. Honestly, actually, can I do an insight check to see if it sounded like Lenati or like Lenati? You know, that kind of a thing.
We need the sussy baka, or the vine boom sound effect. And
Oh, I got you.
yeah,
That was a 22 instead of a 12. So 10 of them.
This sounded more like a just like comes up in the conversation, just sort of like, oh, Lenati.
It wasn't Lenati or Lenati, it was just Lenati.
Yeah,
Okay,
there
cool.
wasn't really like Yeah, it wasn't really like specific emotion. I guess it was just more like it just got like mentioned.
Couldn't tell if it was like good or bad or anything. They just were talking about you. They could have been trying to come up with a Christmas gift for you, or they could have been plotting your assassination. Really don't know. Just wanted you to be aware of that.
That'd be real cool. I don't know if I've ever gotten a Christmas gift.
It is the equivalent of February, though. So
February. I thought it was the end of the year.
Oh,
Or is that Matt's campaign that I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's
Game
mine.
Man's campaign.
Okay. They're planning an Easter gift for you.
You're planning an Easter gift.
Easter,
Jesus Christ.
Easter being here implies Jesus. Is Jesus in this campaign?
I mean, Matt's
No.
So
here.
does Christmas.
Yeah, you're right. So does Christmas.
Well, Christmas does have a lot of side.
Maybe in Joseph's
Okay.
camp.
We can have this conversation later.
What, the implications of Jesus?
We can have the
The
Jesus talk later.
implications of Jesus.
Jesus talk.
That's like a great episode title.
Like I know
Alright,
we
well,
showed
you
you
know.
pictures and you have feelings for Jesus. It's just
Just don't get stabbed. That's all I want, you know?
We need a moment to talk about God.
But yeah, all right. That's all. I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna go slink back into the shadow.
Lenachi just sits there for that and watches
I say that
Killibrand
out
literally.
loud, by the way. I say those words out loud.
That's what you do.
Yeah, Killibrand just like Thanos snaps just
Goes back into the bushes.
Just says, I'm gonna slink back into the shadow, snaps his fingers and disappears.
Proceeds to do so.
okay. Bonachi's gonna turn back around and try to find Cass.
You find Cass.
Yay. Alright, so just pretty much the same thing, but I guess a little less excited, little tiny sus. Just like, hey, I got to talk to your god.
Oh. What about the whole, he just kind of like does a hand gesture at you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was cool. I didn't really know what to do, so I kind of just improvised. I've never actually talked to a god, but it was cool. He gave me a fortune cookie,
Ooh. Nice.
or at least the paper from one. I think they have the cookies here though, so I got both of them tabs now. But yeah, they gave me a little slip. I don't know. How does he usually talk to you, or she?
Well, Anne has a little more of a direct connection with me. Mostly in opportune times. But he is quite interested in you as a whole. So, at least he's easier to communicate for you.
Okay.
I just get a lot of visions.
Oh, like the bad dreams or the good dreams?
Depends. Depends on what's on my mind at the time. And who.
I've had a bad dream before. No good ones yet. Maybe there's still some time.
Well, you've got a lot of life to live thanks to your second chance.
Yeah.
Plenty of time for good dreams.
Oh yeah. Maybe you can help me with this. So the piece of paper said your fate has been decided, yet it also forms anew. Perhaps it's not that it can't be read, but that it has yet to be seen.
Cryptic.
Is it always this way?
Fate is often hard to understand, hard to read, hard to see. Yes. Yeah.
Have you known of anybody else that has gone through this? Or they have either a second fate or lost their first one?
Well, no, not really. Not at all, even. There's always some ties, and even though I personally can't see them or understand them, Aeon usually can.
Okay. Lenati just like slightly defeated, kind of like slumps a little bit. It's like back to square one.
It's an unusual circumstance, I'm sure, but hey, it's only for good, you know. A second chance means you can live a whole nother life instead of perishing for good. You have a chance to live your own life again. And as much as it pains me to say it, Minerva, she looks around and like looks for Minerva. Sees Minerva in like the far corner, looking for a cat or something, whatever they're doing now.
Minerva and Onipam are in a conversation right now.
You know what? We might actually be able to have this conversation. Let's save it for when they're done.
Okay.
You're not bound by fate anymore. You're more free to do what you want. Don't tell Minerva I said that. She'd gloat.
She'd glow? Okay.
She's already a Pandora, a fate breaker, and it seems like it or not, you're in a similar boat.
Okay. I might have to ask her questions too, but I won't tell her what you said.
Thanks.
And wait, it's specifically the dive broken fate, or the...
Not on purpose. More like Kellenvor broke fate on your behalf.
But like that's the part I shouldn't tell Minerva.
Tell Minerva as much as you'd like to.
I'm getting mixed messages here.
Yeah.
Typical Caspi.
Okay.
That was hilarious.
All right.
While I have you here, though, I've spoken to one of the members of Stone's Throw. His name is Horus.
I think we're gonna figure out what she was talking about.
Huh?
I think we're gonna figure out what she was talking about.
And Horus wishes to speak with you. I haven't told him anything, but he's already figured out some things on his own.
Okay. Should I go talk to him now, or is it like later?
Whichever. Again, no fate's on you right now.
Yeah. Good one.
But he wishes to speak with you about your experiences with Kallenvor.
Yeah. Well, Nazi just kind of shippers.
I know. But he may have hope for you.
Oh God, was Was there no hope for me in the first place?
More hope for you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you very much, guys. And then you're really the only person I can talk to about this, because I don't really know of anybody else that like deals with fate like that. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's can't really use this as a reference anymore, but our village was huge on fate. You're not gonna find anyone there though. They're all on the tragic side of fate.
Oh, fate was not with them, or I guess it was.
Again, it's a twisty business.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'll figure out who I'll talk to next. Horus or... and I can tell Minerva whatever I want. Okay. And then Lanati just kind of like whips around and just walks away.
Alright. So,
By the way, Killibrand watched that conversation happen, but stopped listening because, he was listening so well to begin with. But stopped listening during the conversation, but just watched to make sure that no daggers were thrown.
kind of cute. Anyway, I guess next, Lanati, you go and find Horus.
Yeah.
Alright. Horus is expecting you. Sitting in the corner of the room where he was earlier. Cassie was over here, I think. Or, Renati. I'm Horus.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He sounds edgy.
Sounds worse.
Talk to him.
I witnessed you during the Compass Clash. I saw you during the Compass Clash. And, an ability of yours caught my eye.
I used a few spells. Wait, the other one? Path to the Grave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about it?
I am like you. Not in that way, fully. But I'll just start from the top.
You don't look like an Eladrin.
Not. I am from Sargrim too. I have sensed Kelemvor's power and his hold on you.
Okay. Lanati kind of like takes a half step back. I've never met anyone else from there other than people from my church.
I understand. They're quite walled off from each other, but I was once a sage of Kelemvor. I worshipped him and played the part in his
were the one that administered the test?
Yes. But I saw the cruelties of my ways. I escaped and repented and found new hope.
Oh, Cass said you had some hope for me. I didn't know what that meant, but I guess this is what she meant.
Yes, I devoted myself to undoing the wrongs that I had caused and started work in service of Trontea, goddess of life. Now, that's not the only path, but I can tell you that working and worshipping and following other gods more closely will cloud your connection to Kalimvor. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of deal or inner workings you have with your bond with Kalimvor. I don't need to know the details. But if you want an out, there are ways.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know the details. He really only talked to me once, and it was a nightmare. And then, next thing you know, I woke up next to the Lake of the Dead, and I just ran. Is there a way to tell what kind of thing I have with him?
Reaching out to Kalimvor to more clearly define the details of your oath. That certainly could help.
Is there any way somebody could do that for me?
Not necessarily for you, but with you.
Could it be anybody, or does it have to be somebody with prior experience?
Probably would need to be somebody with prior experience, either working with Kalimvor or just working as a religious figure. I don't know if you've spoken to the headmaster of the School of Divine, but she was the one who helped me clearly understand the boundaries and limitations of my oath, and helped me rediscover myself in my path. Now, you'll never be fully clear of your connection to Kalimvor, unfortunately, but you can use it to your advantage instead of it using you.
Okay. I did talk to her when I first got to Eden about my situation. We didn't exactly know how to go about it then, but maybe since she's helped you, we can do that for me. Maybe help me find my own path.
You may also want to find the former headmaster of the School of Divine. He dealt more personally with Kalimvor's, for lack of a better term, victims. Last I'd heard, he was in Kyoto, in Ireland.
Yeah. I think that's what Miss Wiley had told me too.
Anyways, I just wanted to make sure you know that you're not alone. There are things you can do to help keep composure, to understand what you are capable of, and there are other paths that you can pursue.
Okay. I appreciate it, Horace. Just like with a quick look around, is the headmaster here?
No,
No, this isn't a.
there are only Honest Riders Guild members in here,
Yeah.
and like actual adventurers too. Rip Sylvie.
Oh,
Oh, God.
that was one of the thing when I was looking around like before at the people in there. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. She's still a trainee. She can't join. Oh.
So he's just like sitting upstairs, just like waiting.
Here's all the cheering.
No.
Yeah, Sylvie hears all the partying and laughing and having fun and just sitting up there, sad, drinking alone.
That's why Onipam has so many like different desserts and like drinks. She's gonna bring it up to her and have like their own little
Stuff
party.
in her pockets.
Exactly.
Pockets are just caked
That's
with
so-
frosting.
That's so sad. Oh gosh.
And what time of day is this?
It's like late at night.
Okay. I figured. I just want to make sure. Thank you very much, Horace. Got one more person to prod at about this. But yeah, I appreciate it a lot. I'm definitely gonna hit up the headmaster in the morning to see what we can do about this.
He
And
nods.
do you know what God the headmaster is with?
The headmaster is the bishop of Forseti, who is the god of law. If I remember correctly, let me just double check that. Yeah, god of justice and law.
Well, alrighty. This way I'll have four gods helping me out.
Dang, gotta catch them all.
Lenati the God Collective.
No matter what campaign. Alright. Lenati will depart, thanking Horace one more time. Minerva's got another conversation going.
Yeah, we can do Minerva and Onipam's convo, and then we gotta move on. So please, Minerva, Onipam, what would you like to talk about amongst each other?
All right,
What
so
have we talked about?
what the most important part is while grabbing food together, Onipam is going to ask Minerva, now after the tournament, what do they plan on doing now?
Well, I don't actually really know. I mean, my main goal is to find my sister, who's over there. Looks like she's brooding in the corner. But
Oh,
Now
that does
that-
look like your sister over there.
yeah, now that I've found her, well, I'm a little, jobless, I guess.
Guess you could
What?
say you're really at the end of the road of what you had to do before.
Yeah, there is other business with another person that I need to find, but I have no leads on this person.
Oh,
Except
so that's
I saw
about
them.
the same situation I'm in. I currently am looking for my lost memories, but other than another survivor on the boat and Duncan, there's not really much leads when it comes to finding out what happened on that boat.
Well, I guess it looks like we're currently in the same boat.
Pam's gonna kind of look confused, kind of like doesn't get it, and then kind of, oh yeah, there it is, and then realizes and sighs. Well, I'm actually not one for boats, but well, you are right, metaphorically speaking. There's definitely a lot for me here in the Dawn Striders. Definitely an eye of a joy with the glow dragons. But when it comes to finding out myself, I haven't had too much luck for that. I'm glad to be able to move forward though.
Yep, moving forward is always the best thing you can do. And I'm hoping by continuing moving forward I can find this missing, not so friendly person I'm looking for.
And who knows, maybe I'll end up finding my missing and not so cheery memories of a boat ride. I mean, Pam's gonna chuckle and raise a drink to that.
Well, let's have a little cheers to completing our goals and finding leads.
To finding leads.
Cheers.
That
Oh.
is-
Since you're someone who is a avid flyer, I can see, do you have any tips for any flying newbies?
Well, flying kind of just comes natural to me. It's definitely saved me from situations where the others would get trapped in plants, or, one time Killibrand's leader froze them all to a chair. Since I didn't sit in the chair, I didn't get frozen. So, I guess it's kind of just taking it calmly from the basics and, working on it until it becomes natural. Pam's gonna give a little flutter.
Sadly, working on it's a little hard. Seems like this power is not very accessible to me yet, especially on times that aren't of great need.
Only Pam's gonna think for a moment. Hold on. For flying, you mean that power that you used back when we had that big fight? That borrowed power we all got?
Yeah,
Well, Lilith mentioned to me that we shouldn't quite trust in it until we find what it comes from. But I understand that in your case it wouldn't be something easy to do.
Yeah, definitely a challenge. Like after that fight, I was, for the little bit of time I was left with my wings, I was bumping my head, running into things. It was definitely a challenge, but if I need to get somewhere quickly, it definitely helped.
Tony Pam's gonna cross her arms. Were you flying and testing the fastest you could fly?
Well, I was testing a lot of things.
Definitely should start off slow. Think of it like trying to walk, you know? And then once you can get good at walking, then try running. Definitely flying in open spaces too. I don't think the city would be much good.
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned before, I learned that by bumping my head many times.
My goodness.
One time something really weird happened when that happened, but I don't know. Everything looked like purple and black checkered for a moment, but I don't know what that was all about.
Pam's just gonna look confused. I think you hit your head. I hope your group has a healer.
Yeah, we do pretty good in that department. Oh, Cider is so adorable, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's just eating what he can at this point. You know, he is part of the team after all, and definitely helped in us succeeding, so I wanted to let him out.
What about your other friend?
Oh, Templar? I'm not sure if I can have him out.
Why not? I don't see any no bear signs around here.
Odipep is gonna kind of look around for any no bear signs.
There aren't any.
Well, I guess if Jins can bring Dino, I could bring Templar. But summoning him definitely makes me a lot more tired than summoning Cider. And sadly, that's the only way for them to be around. I don't think Cider... How long has the party been going on?
Your spell lasts. It's just the spell. It doesn't go away after any time.
Cider's fine then.
So Cider's just been here since you summoned him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Cider is good then. But Templar, he takes a bit of energy.
Ah, I see.
Who knows? Maybe if we end up teaming up in the future, you'll be able to spend more time with my animal friends.
I hope I do. I've grown to like Cider a lot, so I hope me and Templar can get along as well.
Well, I look forward to it. And Pam's gonna go back to snacking.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so the party just goes into the night, and so you guys are all just hanging out, talking. You hear you turn around to see Mallory tapping a glass, and for some reason it sounds like Taco Bell. As he and a furball girl with frizzy purple hair appear at the foot of the stairs. Mallory has a smile on his face, but the girl looks a little out of it. as he just stares blankly across the room. Good evening to you all, fellow Dawnstriders. I hope our facilities are treating you well. First, I want to give a big thanks to everyone for a great week of fun and festivities, and for making Compass Clash 2 run smoothly. Next, I would like to congratulate all of you once again for the hard-fought battles during the tournament. Not only did you all put on a spectacular show for our guests across the continent, but I hope you all gained a wealth of knowledge and experience on the battlefield as well. After what transpired last month, it's nice to know that I can still count on everyone here to help in any and every way possible. So once again, thank you. Next order of business. We will conduct our semi-annual guild meeting. Please meet Riven here, as he gestures to the girl, and myself in the map room in 5 minutes. We will be discussing some more serious topics, as well as deciding our next round of quests. See you soon. Mallory and the furball girl named Riven head on into the map room as everyone begins packing up whatever food and drinks are left out before all piling into the map room as well. Alright, last call if there's anything anyone wants to do.
Alright. As everyone's leaving the food behind, Onipem's gonna load up a plate with all different kinds of sweets and stuff, put it on Cider's back, and then tell him, go find Sylvie. Cider kind of walks away with the plate very slowly, and then Onipem will join inside the map room.
Alright.
Get out to leave, and just on the stairs, there's just all the food just scattered and the plate broken.
You had one job.
Cat. You're asking a lot of a cat to walk up the stairs with a full plate of food.
No, clearly it would put it on like the first step, and then it would like climb up the first step, and then lift it and put it come out. Clearly,
Yeah, you know,
No.
with the back at the angle and, you know, with the plate. Yeah, that'll work out well.
exactly.
Just get
Exactly, he says.
hind leg carries it.
Ratatouille style.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Alright. So, once you guys are all in the map room, Mallory gets up from a desk and walks to the center of the room. On the back wall behind him, a large map of Solare is pinned up. On the map, there is a point marked on every country except Sargrim, where instead there is a large slash through the country. As Mallory said before, his expression is now as serious as you all have seen him. Now then, since we are all here, I must address the elephant in the room. This being the whereabouts of Onyx Heart. As some of you may know, I sent 3 members of Onyx Heart to investigate Sargrim, to see whether the country remains unchanged or not. However, as confirmed by Riven here, Mr. Blanche Grillcrest, Mr. Dante Heckbrun, and Miss Hypatia Quillstar were all slain by the guardians of the Reaper Forest. After we had not heard from this team, Blanche's older brother, Mr. Brant Gilchrist, along with Riven here, were sent to confirm the location of their missing party members and to retrieve them. Unfortunately, this was an even worse mistake, as Brant too met his end to those monsters. Riven here has given me all the details, so please do not pester her with any questions as she mourns her friends. questions about the incident will come directly to me and me alone. So, as precaution, any travel to Sargrim is hereby forbidden under guild order. It is obvious to us that nothing has changed about that country. Thus, it would be idiocy to send anyone else in retaliation at our current strait. Lastly, we need to find a new home for Riven here. So, if any of you are willing to add to your ranks, please consider it. With this, the hand of Briley from Emerald Gale shoots up as soon as Mallory finishes.
Sir, we would be honored to take in Riven. It's only right that one of our strongest members join the strongest party.
Understandable. Any others willing to challenge Emerald Gale? As he looks around the room.
Only Pam's gonna look at the glow dragons.
Just shake my head.
Summoner's gonna look at Rickard.
I'm also gonna shake.
All the other party shake their heads, pressing no argument.
No. You know what? I wasn't gonna count Killibrand anyways. What about Lilith? Ginge? Surely someone.
Only
Why
Pam.
do you
really
want
our
this so
support?
badly? He's gonna go to the best team.
Are we not good enough for you?
We are, but imagine the more. Imagine the information. Come on, go dragons.
This is not meant for us.
That's a no for me, Billy. Only Pam will sigh.
Okay, so I missed a little bit of that.
You can watch it in the video. Literally
Good
missed too much. I don't feel like explaining again.
Now say just repeat all of it.
Anyway, so Mallory then looks over to Riven. Riven, does this abide with you? And she nods her head in agreement. Excellent. I trust Emerald Gale will treat you well. Now then, I don't want to linger on it any longer. Next, I will debrief you on the summit of Solare's leaders and the quests we have come up with that divulge from discussions. First, we have all agreed to vindicate Sargrim. With the deadly history that surrounds that country, it is not far-fetched to assume that they could be responsible for the Long Night as well. Not to mention, these Umbral Prince characters. We knew them to be connected to Amelia Sargrim in the past, we just don't know how. But the fact remains, if one was still alive, it's very likely so are the rest. These characters could be anywhere on the continent, so the Dawnstriders have claimed responsibility in tracking them down and defeating them. So please, be on your toes during travel. Finally, that brings me to our map here, as he taps the map on the wall. For our last discussion, because we feel that each of these quests are simple enough, we will not require our currently established parties to coordinate on one quest. Whichever one of these locations interests you, as long as you can find enough people to journey with you, we feel comfortable with the skills of everyone here. We want to encourage more collaboration across parties, for more chances for you all to get familiar with each other and your abilities. So,
Is there a map that you're pointing to?
I mean, you could just look in the owl bear.
I know I'm looking and missing.
We don't
Oh,
have
is it on
like
the-
marks on.
Oh,
on
okay, that's what I was
everything
looking
is
for.
We'll get to that as we explain the quests.
Yeah, so just out of character for a sec. Yes. So, as you all have been speculating, we are allowing you to go where you like, as well as choose who you'd like to go with. The only caveat: parties need to be at least 4 to 6 people of you guys, so that we can keep someone.
Guys, they play D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, presumably Yutaka should not be in a 4-person group.
We can,
Sounds right.
as we go into the quest and who wants to actually go where, we can get more into that.
Yes.
But there is some flexibility with who goes where, so you can flow around more between your groups. 1 or 2 of you can go with other groups if you say, or you talk and need to not be here for a while, or stuff like that. This is your out, temporary out. And
I had to clarify there.
yeah, you're never free fully.
You were out of the campaign.
We're stuck here forever.
Yes.
Sounds fair.
And other NPCs may join you.
Going to go NPC shopping.
Well then.
As do you, they all have their own interests in who they would like to go with and where they would like to go. So, depending on what you may choose and who goes where, you may get some visitors.
Wow. So, starting from the top, Virity. The location of this quest will be Kustelikt / the Frost Edge Mountains. Potentially traveling through Soul Edge, Kurzelikt. I don't know, wherever else you guys decide to go, maybe. But the quest basically says there are disturbances in the Frost Edge Mountains, claims of monster sightings along the river, attacking fishing boats and capturing fishermen. And that's about as much detail as it goes into. Gedalia. This quest is in Khotan, which is in the Buta territory. And this quest involves a mysterious mist that has encapsulated the stone forest, causing farm pigs to go missing. Next, Keln. This location is in the city of Paradise. Basically, there have been stolen goods from the capital, Verdal, and info about a buy-in in Paradise. So, basically just investigate and track down thieves and return the goods to Verdal. Colliston. The location for this one is Hydracid in the Lakelands. Reports of hauntings in a Hydracid neighborhood. So you're to investigate the many neighborhoods along one of the local lakes. Moving over to Agni. The location here is the Last Stand, where you are to investigate what they can about Sargrim. So you're to investigate the grounds of Last Stand and of the Tourette Empire to learn about Sargrim. Meridia. The quest is at Stormriven, the capital, which is on the edge of Lake Antir, and you are to work with Meridian explorers to chronicle more of the depths of Meridia. Arland, the location is Kyoto, and here you are to discuss Duskbringer in goddess of night with the former headmaster of the School of the Divine. And that is all of them.
Can you repeat that last one?
We'll just copy and paste the details in the channel.
Okay.
So the Verity group includes Matt, Yutaka, Eric, JR, and Toby, right?
Potentially, but also Toby became a maybe, and then also things could change based on people's interests of the missions now, of details.
You don't have to stick to anything with there. And also, as another little caveat, there are some of these do have time restrictions, but for the most part, you have some freedom on either the beginning or the end to do what you wish in the area.
Okay. Presumably the time restrictions are loose enough to where we have enough time to travel there.
Yes, and that.
You have to do it in 2 days. Well,
Basically,
I guess it's fucked.
basically, just get it done within the next 2 months before the next guild meeting.
2 months is fine.
Yeah, with the exception of a couple where, like the Kelm one has a stricter time frame on the front end, but not on the back end.
Right.
Something like that. I think that's probably the only one's like super urgent because that has the defined time. But Gedalia and Verity are also a little more urgent as well. But you will have time to do what you want to do, and that can also include doing this current quest quickly and coming back and doing another one.
Okay. Good to
Bro.
know.
Obviously, Lenati wants to go to Ireland.
I was gonna say you want to go to Kyoto. Have you told anybody about that?
I'm pretty sure I told the group. Yeah, because
Okay.
when I left, after I got my hand cut off, I told the group that I was possibly going to go to Ireland to look for the previous headmaster.
You can also have time to actually discuss in groups and outside of groups as well.
Okay.
No, if we don't choose this second.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, whoever Kilbran has actually 0 preference. So
Dang.
I'm probably going to try and just fill gaps where they're needed. I have some preference, like if it's even, I'll pick which one I prefer, but like I'm probably going to be a gap filler.
He's the floater.
Hey, yo, Lenati's
What a
definitely
good
going to
guy.
Ireland. But the
Can I
fishing
ask-
mission in Beardy.
And we can also say that Joffrey went with another party because Doc is still, as far as I know right now, he's still MIA.
I mean, Ginger's totally down to go to Ireland with Lenati.
Aw.
As long as we take a quick little pit stop at some point on the way there, on the way back.
When they say discuss Duskbringer, they just mean to share intel and kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that something important for you, Matt?
Perhaps.
I'm sure we can do a little focus system.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to delete this message and paste all of them individually. And if you're a little bit interested in one of them, just react with something to it.
There should be different here. Paste them all individually. There should be one reaction for I really, really want to go here, and one reaction for this is like something I'm leaning towards.
just mentioning all the different missions. Onipam's just like excited, and like another one, and it's like ooh, and another one's like huh, or like just like going through the different emotions, just like that's what a
I'd say
mission.
Joseph, I would love to do a haunting mission. That
Oh my
sounds
God,
so
me too.
fun.
That's the
but
one that really
it's
popped
like nobody cares like about that area.
I would do that one. Just for
I
the
would
fun.
totally do it
Too.
just to go do it. Yeah,
Reports of hauntings.
yeah, it sounds so fun, man.
Yeah.
That was one that's one that Onipam, was like ooh,
Where was that?
Here,
It's
I'll
the
be
Both me as a
Palestine one.
player and
The
the character are
Palestine one.
conflicted.
I'm gonna react with here. I'll make the slightly here. The slightly interested one will be Markiplier.
Okay.
The very interesting. the-
Oh wow.
Just everyone puts it as slightly interested.
Yeah, that's all. That's everybody's second option.
There's 5 of us now.
I know.
Which the funny thing is, it's a slightly interested one, but I'm pretty sure, Ethan, you said that was also like the urgent one.
Sorry, what?
But
No,
I think
uh,
his-
the one above
Ethan
it
was
was
just-
the more.
The urgent
I
one is
think it was-
Calm.
oh,
Yeah.
it's Cal. Oh, okay.
The one with the time frame is Calm.
Okay, I was like, how funny would it be? I was like, everyone's second option is the one with the most tight time frame.
Yeah.
Like, shoot, we were supposed to split up the groups. Now they're all one big one again.
That would be so inconvenient.
Okay, so I'm trying not to get their attention. They might have info on it.
I was like, Matt's conflicted.
Yeah.
Brendan, we don't all have that emote because we don't all have Nitro.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow.
No, whoops.
Wow.
Wow, Brandon. Wow. What a bitch.
I don't know that anyone knows a Nitro emote. Alright, put Buff Kirby or put, I guess, whatever. God Howard.
God, Howard.
Okay, so
This is gonna
so
be
far.
easy.
Okay, there we go.
But you know what is funny? The most urgent one, no one's voted for yet.
Well, there are other groups, remember.
Yeah.
These are all going to be taken.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's go get the pigs in the farm.
Lilith is very interested in Beyonce.
Brendan, also, you don't have to vote, Brendan.
I know, but I'm very
In fact,
interested in that one.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, once they brought up Dustbringer, I was like, I'm gonna get people on the mission with me.
I love how you have to point out that I was very interested in Kyoto.
Surprise.
Hey, this is important.
Lilith,
sucks
get ready
because,
for
like, As a
the
person,
face.
I'm interested in multiple things, but Lenati wouldn't be.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm in the predicament of too.
Onipam's at least slightly interested in all of them, but more interested in some, so.
Can I like run off somewhere to pray?
What? It's just like, alright, so where would you guys like to go? He just
Say
sprints out.
no.
Don't worry, we're all choosing quests right now.
Okay.
Oh, we have to do it right now.
Oh god.
Toby, you're
Yeah.
both slightly.
this is the
and
discussion
very
that's happening right now.
interested in Purity.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, true. It's that's a very important one, alright?
But you're both slightly and very.
Yes. Yes. I'm both slightly interested in Verity, but also, like, there's different reasons. You gotta have both of them.
So Ginge, what was the stop you wanted to make if we have to go out?
It's just a little tiny, quaint little city, corner of the forest called Yobury. We should go there. It's a good place.
Just wants to get drunk again.
It's in this area.
Like they were saying, it'd probably be on the back end of the mission, but
Yeah, that's fine. It's over here.
That could be kind of interesting. Kyoto too, because I could potentially go to Leonenburg. And I could be cat dad.
Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit of a flaw in this voting system in that there's not really any order to it.
What do you mean?
It is good to see all this, though. So...
I was gonna say, we're obviously voting for, are we voting for how our characters, like, are interested, or how we are interested?
What would you? It's what would you be willing to go to? That's the threshold. I think.
Guessing your character, because after all, this is about where your character is going.
I mean,
That's
I
what-
wasn't sure if they were like, you know, like what kind of quests are you interested in, or is it what quests is your character wanting to go on?
I mean, this is we're trying to determine who is going where. So
Okay, so
it's less hey DMs, this is kind of cool, and more hey other players, I want to be here.
It doesn't necessarily need to be the quest that interests your character or the location. It can be either. But
Yeah.
this is where my character would want to go. For whatever reason. So, Monkey react with your actual vote. This is where I would want to go. So that we know who's interested where. You only get one.
One monkey.
You only get one monkey.
I think I can kind of see where squads are starting to pop up, so...
Hold on, let me edit my server profile so it's a lot easier to read.
Yeah, it's like OnlyFans.
Yeah, your
maybe
fucking
OnlyFans.
name, dude.
There we go.
Oh, wait, yeah!
It's been maybe only him for so long.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, well, looks like Team Verity for sure is a go, assuming Joffrey is also going there as well.
We don't have
Even
to.
without Joffrey.
No, Joffrey can. If like,
Joffrey can go with NPCs.
yeah,
It's true.
And we can have that conversation with him later. So,
I mean, I can go with Team Arland as long as Drew or Sarah will also go, or I guess we could have an NPC that goes too. Huh? So,
Yeah, I mean, like, the only ones that I'm like, well, Minerva's not, like, doesn't need to go to any of them. But it just, like, you know, I've never seen a ghost before, that sounds cool. Oh, exploring caves, that sounds cool, you know? So, yeah. I can fill in where needed, honestly. I mean, if I do the Arland, I could visit Leonenburg, like I said, so I get...
okay.
so
Well, I guess I'll do Arland, and then we can let Sarah decide wherever she wants to go. Between the two of us.
then it's for sure 4 for each one,
Yeah.
and then
and Sarah can go wherever Sarah wants to go. And also, let's see, who'd be interested in going with any of you?
Oh, let's go ask around. Let's go ask the NPCs.
We'll see.
Ethan's figuring out who would want to go where. So
we have lists of criteria of who would want to go where. So let's see what's met where.
Huh?
Kill NPCs.
Yeah.
Arrow's gonna go to Calistant, to the spooky adventure.
And you can choose who you want as well. That's totally fine.
I mean, does it matter what level they're? Or will you just fix it so that they match?
We'll see. They all have levels. You know, that's something that they have.
Yeah.
Choose all of Emerald Gale.
But
Imagine.
so Verity Squad, Stina would be interested in going with you.
That's a vote for Onipam. Like, oh yeah, let's bring her.
Stella would be interested in going with you.
Oop. Stella, you said?
Stella. And Marner and Marnie would be slightly interested. If you asked them to go, they would go with you.
No!
I don't expect that.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Nope. Not a chance.
That's funny. Marner and Marnie.
Yeah, Marner and Marnie are like in anywhere. Like if nobody else wants to go with you, they will go with you.
Yeah, because they can't get anything anywhere else.
Oh
Yeah,
my
They already have
god.
that.
Wants some.
No.
Nobody loves them.
No, Onipam likes them. Come
Don't
on.
lie.
I actually like Marnie. Marnie's
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 getting
great.
caught by
Marnie's
strays
great.
here.
Yo,
Yeah,
Marnie's
I was gonna
fantastic.
say, you guys
I didn't need to like put that out. You know,
back.
Marnie's
Yeah,
fine.
Marnie's pretty dope. I actually like Marnie a
Oh,
lot.
I mean, yeah.
Martyr,
I have no
though.
issues with Marty.
Martyr
Yeah.
though, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Just imagine going up to Marty and Marnie both being like, yeah, we're both interested, and then we're like, all right, we'll take Marnie. And then it's just like, Marty's like, not me? It's like, no.
No.
Aww.
Marty's that kid who, when you're like, who's always like last picked,
Mhm.
because no one wants him. What do you mean,
Anyways,
no?
Arlen Squad, Horace, Gideon, and Stella would be interested in going with you. So Horace and Gideon from Stone's Throw, and Stella from Angel Eyes.
Horrors would probably be good for Illuminati. Let me see who Gideon. Where's Gideon?
Correct.
Right here.
Oh, did we?
His armor looks weird on him, so yeah. And who's the
Yeah,
last
we don't
guy
want him
still?
I'm
It's
gonna,
for Joseph Factor.
I'm gonna link this doc in the notes channel, just for everyone to look at all the.
You give me access.
No, wait, no, don't. This has secrets.
Oh, okay.
God,
Oh my
God
god.
damn it.
Yo, hold on. I'm attempting to log in. I'm attempting to log in. Alright, I think I got the codes.
Everybody memorize.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to take Horus if that's helpful for Illuminati.
Damn, my access was denied.
Cena was the lady that was talking to me about Song of War, right?
That was Stella.
Oh, no, Stella. Right.
Cena was the one that talked to.
Pam.
Yeah. We're crash buddies.
Crash Bandicoot.
Would someone want Stella to come?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Basically, if you want like reasonings for any of them, Cena would want to go for Onipam. Stella would want to go anywhere.
Gotcha.
And
Still
Horace would want to go for Lenati, Gideon would want to go for Killibrand, and Stella would want to go anywhere again.
What is? Can I talk to Gideon? Why does Gideon? What about me?
What about me?
It's just like, what the fuck?
Is this like reverse racism? Is that what's going on? Or?
Dragonborn on Dragonborn action? Dragonborn on Dragonborn violence.
Violence.
You want to make a history check, Killibrand?
Maybe. No, I will though.
It's not a bad thing. Maybe, I guess. I don't know how you perceive it.
It'll be a bad thing if I fail.
It's his biological father.
It's.
Hey,
I think.
What was it?
Okay, well, I didn't fail. I'll tell you that. History is 21.
You slightly recognize Gideon as a former member of the Platinum Sanctuary.
Oh, that's cool. Are we allowed a one NPC allowance per group, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, well, Horus is more important, I think, but I'll give Gideon a high five on our way out. Maybe I'll talk to him next session or something.
Say, hey, Gideon, I know you want me, but you can't have me.
But you can't have me.
Jesus Christ.
Also, if Onipam's close enough to Cena, then we can go with Cena instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are Onipam and someone are gonna fight over this, or?
I'm not gonna push on it.
I can't wait for Onipam and Silmanor to be in the same group. I've been looking forward to that for so long.
Oh boy.
Yo, only power is gonna try to pry into someone else's and Lilith. Ayo.
I don't think it's going to win.
In addition to.
Yeah, in addition, yeah, that's a good point.
God.
Wait, you
Are you
guys have
kidding
two
me?
leaders in your group. Who's gonna be the leader now?
No,
That
wait, we
should
don't
be
have any
obvious.
leaders in our group. What are we gonna
What
do?
do you mean?
We're leaderless.
Oh my
I guess
gosh.
we're free is what that means.
We're
That's
free.
what matters.
No.
We're free.
Gosh, I could see that as like a light remark. As like, oh, hey, both our leaders aren't here. And Minerva just like flag in the background, just, we're free.
I love the thought of someone being like, "Oh, neither of the leaders are here," and Minerva's just like, "What are you talking about?" Neither.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Lilith and Joffrey.
Jesus Christ.
Lilith and Joffrey.
Joffrey is such an inspiring leader.
Yo,
That's why he
Ethan,
took
I
the
have to
feet.
say, if you thought Lenati and Lilith were a crazy 1-2 punch, just get ready for a Sorcerer Paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So,
He's not gonna do any
Verity
combat
Squad
again.
will be.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, Verity Squad will be Ricard, Lilith, Silmanor, Onipam, and Stina, plus minus Arrow. And Arlen Squad will be Lenati, Ginge, Minerva, Killibrand, plus minus Arrow, plus Horus. Okay. So now we have our designations, I guess.
Cool.
Verity Squad will be DM'd by Brendan. Arlen Squad will be DM'd by Brendan as well. It's all you.
It's all you, Brendan.
Nice. There you go.
No, I'm doing Ireland.
I was wondering who was going to be in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Onipam's gonna smile at Verity Squad.
We
They're
have to
all just
rename
adults.
ourselves.
You don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
What do you mean?
hearing that.
Who
Only
gets-
Pam's like,
who
no,
gets
you can
which
still call
name?
yourself,
Who,
you know.
like-
What, Ethan? What do you mean we don't?
Uh,
What do you mean?
don't
What do you?
have to.
What, no, it's what. No, I think we do.
What will we be called then?
Yeah, what will we be called?
Phantoms and Dragons. I mean, it's a
But
majority.
who's which? But which is who?
No, it's
Well,
yeah.
You'll be
It's,
Phantoms because you're majority Phantoms.
we don't know that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what happens if?
Or
Sarah
more
goes
importantly,
too?
Arlen will be Glow Dragons because you're already majority Glow Dragons.
But their leader
Also,
isn't there.
Lenati and Dino are both there. That's the
I
Glow
mean-
Dragons for you.
That
Uh,
is
our
the
Lord
Glow
That is
Dragon.
true. That
Oh,
is the
dude.
Glow Dragons.
Could be Phowl Dragons. And
Oh no.
And we're the
Oh.
Glow Phantoms. Yo, Glow Phantoms.
Oh my gosh.
I approve.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
God.
Wouldn't the Foul Dragons be the one with the, you know,
Yeah.
the Dragonborn and the dragon?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is true that the Glow Dragons, we do have the Glow and the Dragon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I guess we
Also,
will-
also, we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff with YouTube if we change names.
That's the point.
Yeah,
That that's a
that's,
fair.
Yeah,
that's my main reason for not wanting to do it, to be honest.
But yeah, you think we won't call ourselves something else?
You can call yourselves whatever, but I'm not going to.
God.
I'm just gonna refer to as Team Beardy, Team Arlen.
Also, it's bold of you to already assume that it's Viridi's gonna be majority Phowl Phantoms, because right now it's even.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that for a while, and I was including Joffrey in that when I was thinking
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
But
But
that's not
we
something I can
are
do anymore.
going to be majority Glow Dragons no matter what. So
Yes. Yeah.
But their leader
I've
isn't
not
there.
thought about that since we're killing off Joffrey.
Oni Pam's
Oh,
only
no.
our leader in Oni Pam's mind. So you know.
But your leader,
Oh, thanks, guys.
yeah, because they're right though.
Quick
This is all out loud.
Forest.
Yeah, it's like Silmanor is only the leader of the Foul Phantoms in Onipam's mind.
That's correct.
Leadership isn't real. It's all Onipam's imagination.
Yeah, but we won.
That has nothing to
What
do
does
with
that
you.
have to do with anything?
Anyways, what did you? Oh, what class? You have no idea what class they are.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna guess Cena is a wizard.
Middle class.
Middle class.
Straight slumlord.
Alright. Well, now that parties are majorly decided, besides Sarah, I think that is probably where we will end for tonight.
Yeah.
We level up.
No.
Yo, that would be insane.
Yo, imagine. We don't
Imagine.
level up for 10 sections for the first time, second time, 2 in a row.
Dude, that'd be crazy because that'd be 2 levels that Drew didn't get to battle.
Let's go.
Damn.
Yo.
Damn. Fucking, what's it? Why are we rubbing it in so much right before? It's because this is the last time it's gonna be us, right? So now we're gonna split up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
Anyways, the next sessions will be separate after like
What?
17 of them all in a row of being together.
Darn, this
That's
was
not true. This is
three.
session 17.
17 all in a row of being together.
Yes,
Dang.
always together.
So this is your last chance to have any cross-group communications.
That's
Rest
not
now
how
for
it
everyone's
works.
peace.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is the last time ever.
We're not
Alright.
allowed to talk to each
Never
other outside of D&D.
Glow Dragons, we gotta have our farewell, you know, make sure you guys are a respectable Killabrand, take care of them all.
Is Kilbrand now the de facto sub leader?
Yeah, because Lilith's with Onipam, and that
I
would
was gonna
be
say, I think
number
that's
two.
what-
So
Oh, that makes sense.
Huh.
He's definitely a sub.
Yeah, I'll make sure we try not to get into too many shenanigans.
For justice!
As Kilbrand kills himself.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like he says that Onipam
Too bad
goes
I don't
to
have
the others.
Lilith here to save me anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is fact.
Oh no.
That is.
Yeah, Drew
Oof.
Kilbrand is just like, with this sacred treasure I saw it.
God damn it.
Well, okay.
True.
With that being in mind, I'm pretty sure Lilith would probably go up to Minerva and be like, "Look out for that one." Points at Kilbrand.
Oh my god.
All right.
Sees me
I'll try
putting
my
my
best.
hands into like a fire or like a paper shredder or something. Kilbrand's actually just like the opposite side of me at Randy. It's my dumbass brain just putting my
Also-
hands in everything
Also,
dangerous.
Kilbrand is Joseph when he doesn't have anything else to do.
Yep.
Amazing.
That's amazing. I didn't even think about that. That's great.
Wonderful.
Good luck, team.
Thanks, we need it.
Uh-huh.
Definitely gonna need.
Who do you think's gonna die first? Us or you guys?
You mean TPK or which
Yeah,
person?
yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
TPK?
Yeah.
Well, you guys have two healers, so I think the odds
gonna
are
be
that
us.
we will die. But if Sarah joins our party, then it might be a little even. If Sarah's with you guys, definitely us first.
I think we'll be fine.
That's why I was asking about Horace's class. 'Cause I was like, do any of us heal that much? 'Cause Minerva.
Well,
you can't-
Lenati's a healer.
Oh,
Lenati's
Lenati is our
yeah,
main
cool.
healer.
Yeah,
Lenati's a cleric, so
Lenati's our main healer.
very cool. Never
I am-
mind.
listen. It went that way for the fucking
The
combat
battle?
because
Yeah, but,
we had to do what we had to do.
It just happens, you know? Well,
Lenati had to commit war crimes.
Well, no. Lenati only facilitated the war crime. Lenati did not perpetrate the war crime.
Right.
Facilitating
He's
is still,
absolved from
part of
guilt now.
committing a war crime.
Amazing.
Alright, well, I think that's it for another session, so thanks again, everyone.
Yeah,
Good luck, teams.
Yes, good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Alrighty. Ciao, recording.
Bye.